No, sometimes insurance companies hire private investigators to watch claimants after a crash. In this video, we'll talk about how and why insurance companies use surveillance, what's legal and what crosses the line, and the specific steps to lock down your privacy both online and off so you don't hand the insurance company free ammunition. Hey, I'm attorney Lloyd Bourgeois, your Louisiana injury attorney. I've spent years helping injured people fight back when insurance companies try to take advantage of them. If you've been injured in a crash and need someone in your corner, give me and my team a call today at 504-882-9867 for your free consultation. Remember, when you want to win, you gotta give them the L. Surveillance is common in larger or disputed claims. It's a tactic to test your credibility and trim what the insurance company ultimately has to pay you.
What do private investigators hired after car crashes actually do?
Well, when a claim signals real exposure, like significant medical treatment, significant lost wages, possible surgery, insurance companies may hire private investigators to observe you in public spaces. Some typical methods include vehicle-based video from the street, stationary recording near places you frequent, and activity checks that capture brief videos over several days to see whether your daily movements match your reported limits. Now, investigators might watch your home from a lawful vantage point, follow you to routine stops like the pharmacy or physical therapy, or film you doing yard tasks, loading the trunk, or even grocery shopping. The goal of this surveillance is simple: isolate a few minutes of footage that appears inconsistent with your restrictions and your testimony, and then argue your injuries are exaggerated. Even totally normal behavior like carefully lifting a light bag or walking slowly to the mailbox can be edited to look like more than it is. That's why consistency with your medical records and provider instructions matter more than trying to look hurt. Living honestly within your doctor's guidance is the most powerful antidote to the insurance company's cherry-picked clips.
Can the insurance company legally spy on a claimant?
When people learn insurance companies sometimes watch claimants, their first question is usually whether that's even legal. In general, yeah. If you're in public view, investigators can observe and record what anyone else can see from a lawful place like a public street or a parking lot. They can follow you as you move through public spaces. Where the line is drawn is privacy. You have a reasonable expectation of privacy inside your home, inside of a medical space, inside of attorney-client settings. Recording through a window, trespassing onto your property, tampering with mail, or using deceptive pretexts to access private areas can cross legal boundaries. You should be thinking, public view is fair game, private life is not. If you're on a sidewalk taking out trash, observation is generally allowed. If you're behind closed doors, moving trash cans inside your house, generally, it's not. They also can't coerce you into statements, acting as if they were law enforcement, and investigators cannot interfere with your medical care. Practically speaking, most surveillance is boring. Car parked on the street, a camera pointed at your driveway, some short follow-off sessions near stores. The key is to avoid giving contextless footage more power than it deserves by keeping your behavior aligned with your provider's restrictions and your documented symptoms. But doing so is easy if you're always honest with everyone concerning your case.
So how can you protect your case if the insurance company spies on you?
Start with your health plan to protect your injury case. Follow your doctor's restrictions to the letter. If a provider limits you from driving, lifting, or certain postures, don't do them every day, not just at appointments. If a task needs doing like yard work or moving furniture, ask for help or pay someone to do it for you. Don't stage your behavior to look injured. Be normal within your limits. Authenticity plus consistency is far stronger than a performative caution. Document real life in real time. Keep a short daily note of symptoms, flare-ups, and activities you avoided. When a 3-minute video shows you carrying a grocery bag across the porch and your medical notes show hours of pain afterward, that tells the full story. If something changes, such as worsening pain or new numbness, alert your provider and get it into your medical chart. Records beat opinions. If you think you're being followed, don't confront them or escalate. Just note the dates, times, vehicle descriptions, and locations, and tell your lawyer and go about your day. However, if anyone trespasses or harasses you, call law enforcement. Now, during litigation, your attorney can demand any surveillance the insurance company intends to use and review the unedited footage for context. That footage often reveals long stretches where you're inactive or cautious, undermining their gotcha narrative. However, what you post online can undo months of careful work faster than a parked camera ever could. Defense teams routinely search public profiles, and anything they can access through friend of friends, they will. They don't need you to write about the crash. A smiling photo at a festival, a check-in at a gym, or a friend's tag on a ladder project can be spun to argue you're more active than you claim. Courts may also compel production of posts related to your injuries during a lawsuit. That means I'll just keep it vague, not a plan. The safest course is a temporary digital diet. Pause posting until your claim resolves. If you keep using social media, ratchet your privacy settings up to the strictest. Disable tagging and require manual review if anyone's going going to tag you. And be selective with friend requests. Investigators have been known to create fake profiles to peek inside your life. Don't joke about being fine. Don't post your physical therapy victories. And don't comment about your case. Assume screenshots will be printed next to your medical records and used against you at a trial or a deposition. That mental picture can help pause you before you share. Surveillance isn't random. Insurers tend to spend money on it at specific moments in a claim. Knowing the timing cues helps you stay disciplined when it matters most. If you're involved in litigation, you're set up for a medical exam by the defense team, you can expect they may be surveilling you on your way to and from that appointment or the days surrounding it.
Now, how do you protect your online privacy and legal rights?
Do a quick privacy audit. Set every platform to the highest privacy level. Review who can tag you and who can see your tag posts. Limit both. Turn off location sharing and auto check-ins. Remove old public photos or posts that could be misread, especially ones showing strenuous activity. Enable two-factor authentication and avoid accepting new followers until you personally know them. If a friend tags you in something active, ask them to remove it or change the audience. Offline, control the paper trail. Keep medical, wage loss, and expense records organized. That's how you turn a living reality to provable damages. Be cautious with any request from the opposing insurance company for a reported statement or for a broad medical authorization. Those are usually designed to box you in or dig through unrelated history. Route communications through your lawyer when possible and insist on written requests so you can respond with curated, relevant documentation at the right time. You should also know your boundary lines. An investigator observing from a street is one thing, but when they trespass or peer into your private spaces or interfere with medical visits, that's another. If you believe an investigator crossed the line, document it. Dates, times, photos if safe. Alert your attorney and consider a non-emergency call to local police. You don't have to accept harassment to pursue a lawful claim. And remember, during litigation, your lawyer can demand the insurance company produce any surveillance. And remember, during litigation, your lawyer can demand the insurance company produce any surveillance video it plans to use, so the full, unedited context comes to light. After a crash, many people don't realize how closely insurers may watch, but they do. But the right legal team helps you avoid missteps, protect your privacy, and keeps your case grounded in solid proof instead of assumptions. If you're pursuing an injury claim and need help, my name's Lloyd Bourgeois. Call me and my team at 504-882-9867 for your free consultation. We'll review your situation, explain what's legal under Louisiana law, and help you take the right steps to protect your case. Remember, when you want to win, you gotta give them the L. And if you found this video helpful, remember to hit that subscribe button and check out this next video.